Am I even here? Oh, yeah. Oh, I guess we're doing it this way. Hang on, let me fix this. Damn thing, I swear. Ugh. I gotta fix this thing. I can't, it won't let me go this way now. Oh, you bastards. They now have it set so you can only do this one way. What the hell? Oh, howdy everybody. From a few of you who are out there. Hello. I'm gonna wait for a few more folks to show up. See, what amazes the living crap out of me is it used to be back in the day, if you wanted to stream off a desktop, all you had to do was click a couple frickin' buttons. Now, oh, we want you to stream through whatever blah 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 program you have, blah blah, and then you have to get another program to. Oh gosh. Yet if you want to stream on your phone, it's like it's done. It's like hit a couple buttons. Howdy, folks. Got some folks showing up. Oh darn! I forgot to turn my notifications off on my phone. Let me do that real quick for you. All right, good. Because one of the things that gets annoying when you're trying to do this is people beaming you on your messages and all that. Okay, before we get some more people in here, yeah, I got a laugh this morning because I got some tweets from some of my haters up, and I was like, oh my god, some of the stuff they make up about you is hilarious. He thinks he's the authority on Doctor Who, and I'm like, really? If I did that, I'd probably be at Gallifrey 1 right now. It's like, sorry, it's just amazes the living shit out of me that a middle-aged guy from Ohio is the obsession of so many sad little buttheads out there. It's just beyond, beyond crazy. Okay, yeah, last night, Murray Gold formally announced that, yes, he is leaving Doctor Who. Now, a lot of people are going big whoop-de-doo, but the thing of the matter was, it hadn't been formally announced yet. The writing was pretty much on the wall, but now, he wanted to announce it on his own terms, and he waited till Galley won last night to go ahead and do it. So, it is now official that, yes, he is he has decided yet he is leaving Doctor Who. Now, there's been some people freaking out over a TARDIS that popped up somewhere, and the thing is, it's not the right TARDIS. And a lot of people are like, it ain't the right TARDIS. Of course it ain't the right TARDIS. It's got the St. John's logo. The paint scheme's completely wrong. And it looks to me like somebody just set up a prop out there. It could be for anything. I remember when people freaked out when this really cheap police box popped up somewhere and it turned out to be to film a skit on a television show. So, hello, folks. Also, here's something interesting that you folks who have already tuned in are going to get to hear. Apparently, and this comes from a source that I cannot deem more than 150% reliable. Everybody here, how many here out there remember that little break we got between Series 9 and 10? Where Doctor Who took another frickin' year off. Say hello. Hey. How many remember that? The little 1 year hiatus. Okay, word just got to me from Gallifrey 1, and like I said, this source cannot be more reliable. This is ironclad. It was BBC Worldwide's decision to put Doctor Who on the back burner that year in favor of Sherlock. It wasn't Stephen Moffat. It was literally one of those decisions that came from on high at BBC Worldwide. They said, no, we want to focus on Sherlock this year. So they put Doctor Who on the back burner that year. Like, people, there's more than one film crew out there. There's more than one cat. No, they wanted the entire focus on Sherlock. So that's why they didn't even bother to film Doctor Who that year. And like I said, this is coming from somebody who was very close to the show. So, look, there's nothing wrong with Sherlock. Like I said, other than the fact that it sucked after a certain point. I'm just messing with you. No, the thing is this. There was more than enough budget to film 2 shows that year. But they wanted the focus to be on Sherlock, so they didn't put any new Doctor Who out for that year. And it's these stupid political decisions that are killing Doctor Who. It's not going to be Jodie Whittaker. It's going to be the idiots on high, if anyone, who's going to kill this show. And like I said, and sadly, Jodie Whittaker will not be getting her own Murray Gold composed theme. It's just very sad to hear. All kinds of other rumors, stuff, and like that going on. Hey, let me pop up something on the screen here real quick. Maybe I can find you else a little tidbit while I'm here. Because I have friends of mine who have gone to GALLYONE, and they've been telling me some stuff they've been finding out behind the scenes that has been going on. All right, let's pass up a little bit. Okay, the other bits of news, the console room for Jodie Whittaker, get ready for this, has not even been built yet. They have a design, they have the skeleton, but the main structure of it itself is not built. And apparently she does have a sonic screwdriver. It's on the drawing board, and they haven't even built it yet. And they're how many far into filming the damn show? So it really kind of worries me just what's going on behind the scenes. Also, of course, you heard Milk will not be doing the visual effects for Doctor Who in Series 11 onward. They're passed it off to Double Negative, who is, a pretty reputable visual effects company. So it's not like when, Bill Shatner decided to pass up on the third stream of ILM, for Final Frontier, and then hired a dirt cheap piece of shit, a visual effects company, to, go ahead and, like, ooh. Oh, sorry, I was just showing you a little more wall action here. These are walls you don't get to see, right here. You only get to see glimmers. See, there's my airplane. There's my Predator mask. So I was thinking about picking up. There's a third one I don't have. And there's Iron Wheel. That, I only picked this up because it was like $3. I was like, oh, I couldn't pass that up. And the funny part is, the silver part here on the mask glows in the dark. I found that out the hard way one night. I was fiddling around, and I was sitting here, and the power had gone out, and I look up, and there's that Iron Man mask looking back at me. All right, yeah, it'll likely, yeah, April, May sounds about right. Now there's my out-of-date poster that only goes up to Matt Smith, so it's a bit out of date. I've had that one for a couple of years, can you tell? These right here I picked up down at the Hobby Lobby, and I thought these were so cool, I couldn't pass those up. So, hang on, let's show you those. In case of zombies, break glass. Okay, so. No, that's not a real firearm. I don't have any real firearms in this room at all. See, you'll see some replicas here and there. Let's show you the wall here you don't get to see. There's some other nifty stuff right there. There's the War Doctor. There's the War Doctor sticking out of the TARDIS right there. So, some other stuff you guys don't normally get to see. There's my Serenity wall thing there that you don't get to see at all because it's over the television. Yes, I was a Firefly fan. As you can tell. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, of course, there's my Betlith up there. Okay, so what? What are we talking about here? My gosh, things are going on weird in the comment box I'm not even going on about. Kind of strange. Okay, yeah, sure. See, there's the other wall you don't get to see. That's why you don't get to see it. Believe it or not, there's a Capaldi poster hiding underneath my jackets and stuff there. I gotta dig out for you, unfortunately. There's my Dragon's Lair sword that I hardly ever get to see because of the damn hat rack. So, hello there, folks. Okay, anything else anyone has questions about while I'm still here? We got a little bit of time, but then I got to take off and run. Now, I decided to go no hat today because, I am just a mess anyway. Because, look, there's one of my hats there. I got hats all over this damn place. There's a couple. There's one hanging right there. There's. Okay, no. Benedict Cumberbatch, no. He'd be too damn vanilla. I'm sorry. He does a very good serious character. He's been very good in various roles, but no Benedict Cumberbatch as the Doctor. No, can't do it. Sorry, move that. Anything else while I'm here? I see we got about 20 people in climbing. Do you think we will get anything from the BBC Worldwide Showcase? I don't know. That's the big question. You'd think that they'd have a little bit of footage put together, to show as a taster for the various guys. But no, Eddie Izzard, hell no. Okay, see, look, I'm rotating. The black and the white Guardian depends on who they are played by. Also, it would have to be pretty well written, because Martin Freeman, I don't know. I've seen him as so many other things. You see, the problem is I'm kind of a realist when it comes to my choices on the Doctor, because there's no way in hell they're going to afford Martin Freeman. No way. Same thing with Cumberbullocks. There's no way they're going to afford him to do the Doctor, because that would be taking a major pay cut. The Valyard, I don't know. Benedict Cumberbatch is the Valyard. Who's hooked on Cumberbatch? He's not the only actor out there. It's just he's doing Marvel movies now. You think they're going to be able to afford him? Hell no! Same thing with why everybody's like, how come Sally Sparrow doesn't come back? Simple, Oscar nominated. Her price went up 15 seconds after that got announced. Sean Pertwee, I really wish, but you're never going to see it happen. He's too busy pursuing other things, and he's already announced that it would be kind of like filling his father's shoes, and he really doesn't want to do that. Yeah, let's take a look. So that's part of the other wall you guys don't ever get to see. Yeah, let's. So I'm going to show you some other stuff you guys don't get to see normally. Like, you don't get to see my Sword of Aragorn there. Just kind of hanging there by the closet door. There's... Who the hell's David Riven? 26 people. Let's see if we can get up to 40. Come on. We've been over 40 on these. It's like, yeah, it is a proper man cave, man. There's no way you get more than a caveman than this. Oh, by the way, just for trivia, there is my phone. Don't worry, it's not a real working phone. Oh, hell no. But at one time it was. I picked this up at an antique shop. Look at this. How many old people remember this? Rotary pulse dial. Oh. So that's the phone you'll see me holding every now and then as a prop on videos, and I just couldn't pass that up. I get a kick out of it. And there's that damn airplane. I love this thing to death, but I'm thinking about just getting rid of the damn thing. It just takes up too much room. It's a pain in the ass. I think, yeah. It's going to hype up the anticipation level, definitely. Matter of fact, you're going to see a whole lot of people who are jumping up and down going, I refuse to watch Doctor Who anymore. You're going to see all them closet watching. I guarantee it. Because they're going to get that fixed. My green screen, no, it's just taken down. See down there? That's my green screen outfit in that little satchel. It all fits right into that box, or that little carry case. It's just, I don't get to set it up that often. Maybe later on down the line. Another female doctor after Jodie, someone asked. I think they'll go back to a male just for the safety factor. And then they'll pop on back to another lady, maybe further on. If they go to another woman right away, I'll be shocked. Yeah, I still have the green screen equipment, by the way. Someone just asked again. Like I said, it's just packed away. It takes up a lot of room. Yes, I do use that monstrosity right there, which I call the torture implement. I try to use that at least 4 or 5 nights a week. Dalek's back. Okay, here's my problem. The Daleks need to take a rest. They need to take a big rest. The fact that they've popped up in one form or another since the show came back in 2005, they're worn out. Like I said, they're definitely had, they definitely need a few year break. And the thing is, back in the classic series, there was whole bunches of years where you didn't see the Daleks at all. And then it's like, now every year in the new series, the Daleks must come back. No! They don't have to. I don't know why they keep bringing them back like they're space herpes or something. You can't get rid of them. Celestial Toy Maker, I don't know. It's just, there's a lot of stuff going on in the old series that I don't know if they could do it really and pull it off in the new. The Celestial Toy Makers come back in Big Finish. Unfortunately, yes, the Candyman's coming back in Big Finish. Oh, God, whoever thought that was a good idea should have their testicles scraped. Let's see. Yeah, there were many year gaps without the Daleks in the classic series. All right. So, no. And we're generating the number 12. You're behind. Because Jodie Whittaker is kind of like number 13. Word I'm hearing is, if stick your fingers in your ears, one of the stories that was going around is she's going to land somehow on the top of a train. And that's what, and a lot of the episodes in the beginning will take place in Sheffield or so, up north. And I think it's going to be kind of like one of those subliminal, oh, that's why she sounds like that. All right, yeah, the problem is, yeah, they do the Daleks, at least on visual media, because the Terry Nation estate hasn't banged on my door yet about Dr. Freedom and Eric, is you have to go to the Terry Nation estate. Because sadly, yes, somebody who's been dead for almost 40 years, I think he died back in the Terry Nation. But the funniest part about that whole story is, how many here know the story about Raymond Cusick? Anybody know that name, Raymond Cusick? Anybody? Okay, when Terry Nation first drew the Daleks, they looked nothing like they do on screen. Not a damn thing like they do on screen. It was Raymond Cusick, the guy who worked in the prop department at the BBC, who built and designed the Daleks and every other model of Dalek you've seen on television since then has been based off Raymond Cusick's visual design. Yet guess what? Anyone here know what Raymond Cusick got for all that? He got 150 pounds for that weekend in Attaboy. Yet the Terry Nation estate is sitting here because I wrote the concept. He got nothing for visual imagery. He got nothing. Raymond Cusick's family should be collecting a chunk of that big fat Dalek cash. It just, to me, was highway robbery. I don't think it ever runs out. He owns, the Terry Nation estate owns the intellectual property for the Daleks. And therefore, and it does not run out. It's an intellectual property. They will own it to the end of time, as far as I know. Yeah, the new TARDIS does look cool. I agree with you on that. I love the design of it. Matter of fact, I love the coloring of it. Because even just standing there, even in the really bad set photos for Sheffield the other day, it stands out like it's just boom. It just jumps out at you, even in the worst lighting and the worst photography I've ever seen. Bam, there it is. Just imagine how good it's going to look with the new CinemaScope, look and all that stuff that they're going to be having for the filming. No, the TARDIS is not going to be pink. Duh. We've already seen it. Duh. If you're thinking... Also, could people cut out the stupid references to the Sonic lipstick? If the BBC wants to buy the right to the Dalek, let me tell you what's going to take. All the money they've ever made plus $5. So, they would have to pay the estate, the family, buy it out. And we're talking... Yeah, so he's been dead like 20 years. Okay. 20-something years. I forgot. You'll notice that unlike certain other people, I don't look things up on Wikipedia at the last second. Look at that cratered surface of the moon. Okay, We do not know. There's been a couple rumors going around that it's going to have some really nifty crystal stuff, but we have nothing solid on what the new TARDIS console room is going to look like. The family will give them the rights for free. No way. What do you think? You think any of them kids are having jobs? Yeah, a lot of people do want the round things back. Jody's round things or the console room. Oh, I had a bad moment there. Oh, yeah, hang on. Yeah, once again, I can never thank my friend Beefhead enough for that right there. That's my Jody Whittaker autograph picture. He got that during the famous BBC Two incident. Charles Dance is the master. Charles Dance is anything. The guy's freaking incredible actor. But it's never gonna happen. Oh, by the way, unfortunately, yeah, I'll have to show you that one of these days. I saw a picture of Sophie Aldred autograph that Elijah picked up for me because TLX got canceled. I was heartbroken. Also, hang on. Anybody know who? Look, guys. It's that Scottish fellow from The Hobbit. Yeah, he picked that one up for me, too, because they were supposed to be at the Time Lord Expo thing, and that all fell apart. So, oh, by the way, there's my Mechlith. How many people are... Okay. Wow, somebody's having some fun out there. No, you're never going to get James Earl Jones as the Candyman. It ain't going to happen. Look, there's Gwen's butt. So I have not seen Black Panther yet. No, it's just I don't get out that much very often anymore, and Charles Dance is K9. My goodness. Oh my God, only 20-something people are coming on. We were up to 40 last time. What do I have to do? Go stand out in the frickin' freezing cold? Timothy Dalton, that's the reason why you didn't have Rassilon reappear in Day of the Doctor. He was unavailable. Day of the Doctor. Era of the Zygons, as I call it. No, you're right. As far as I've heard, it's a whole new lineup. None of the writers who were involved with the previous series have been signed on. So that's one thing. We know who isn't writing for Series 11. So, Pauly Shore is the Candyman. Yeah, that's about his level. Message retracted. Like I said, we don't have a writer's list. We just know who's not writing for Series 11. Like Mark Gatiss already said he's not writing for Series 11. Sarah Dollard, I think, said she's going to be too busy. She's working on other projects. There's no word yet on who's doing music for the new series. Like I said, we're being kept in the dark on a lot of details that, it just amazes. Unless come on, they've got to have somebody hired by now. Yeah, okay, let's take a look right here. Okay, let's go through the wall really quick. Yeah, there's Richard Hatch. I got that a few years back. I met him at Marcon, which was here in Columbus. If you read the thing on it, it says keep the faith, and that's because when I was talking to him, we sat down, we were talking for about a good half hour, and we would have talked longer, but unfortunately, he was busy. He was doing the con at the time, and he said, you got to keep the faith on it, because I said, there's no way in hell you're going to get a Galactica continuation series now. Because this was around the time that the new series had come out. So, and it's going to be the same thing with Star Trek. You're never going to have anything that falls within the regular Star Trek continuity. It's done. It's over. Everything's going to be based off the Abrams verse now. And everything that Star Trek really meant is dead, as far as I'm concerned. But we've had fake logos popping up like 2 or 3, and the guy goes, "Oh, look, this was leaked from another source." How many times are people going to fall for that shit? They're not going to see, you're not going to see the logo before it gets revealed by the BBC. Oh, of course. All right, let's take a zoom straight up here. All right, that is my photo of Patrick Stewart, and I paid $75 for that. Now go look at how much you're going to be paying at cons now for different artists. It's gotten ridiculous. Patrick Stewart has a pedigree. 9/10 of these jackasses who are wanting $150 for a photo are not. See, there's Norman Reedus, and they say there's John Delancey, there's Patrick Stewart, there's John Barrowman, that's Robert O'Reilly who played Galron, and that is C. Andrew Nelson who played Darth Vader a number of times in the special editions and whatnot. Of course, that's my autographed picture of Jodie Whittaker. Okay, this one right here in the thick frame, that is a card from Death in Heaven signed by Ingrid Oliver. Hang on, I wish we wing around a little bit. We're going to have to really do some extreme close-ups here. Okay, that is another one. Okay, there's Dave Prowse, there's Peter Mayhew, Walter Koenig, Claudia Christian, Summer Glau, Ron Glass. Crap, I just blanked on his name again. And the thing is, I should know this. Oh, oh, Adam Baldwin, James Marsters, and of course, Eve Miles. So, Sontar, look, I've got the head for it. Okay, I have not read the 9th Doctor draft yet. The original first draft that had Chris Eccles. I haven't read that as yet. I say I'm going to be looking for. So, well, folks, like I said, we only had 25 people with us this time. Maybe I need to go back out in the freezing ass cold. So, okay, yeah. And earlier, someone asked me. Yeah, let's make a useless petition. That's right. Someone asked me, what was going on earlier about what I posted on Facebook and Twitter. And I said, like I said, it makes me die laughing when people are, just lined up to hate a middle-aged fat guy from Ohio. No, I will not do the Ice Bucket Challenge. To me, that was just ridiculous publicity. So, like I said, it was for a good cause, but no, I don't have to do that for attention. Well, folks, I'm going to get on out of here. So, like I said, what did we learn from GALLYONE? We learned that Doctor Who, the big hiatus, the reason why it was off for a year between Series 9 and 10 was because of, what do you call it, the BBC Worldwide told them not to do Doctor Who that year because they wanted to focus on Sherlock for that year. So it was a BBC Worldwide decision. It came well over Moffat's head. You can't blame Moffat for that. Also, Murray Gold has formally announced that, yes, he is leaving Doctor Who. He is not going to be doing music for Series 11 onward. So that's now confirmed. Also, we've learned that, I love this, they're already how many months into filming, and the console room has not even been constructed yet for Jodie Whittaker. Same thing with her quote-unquote sonic screwdriver. It has not yet been constructed. So, little nifty things coming out here and there. I do watch some other Doctor Who YouTubers every now and then because I like to keep pace. But the thing is, I don't like to compare channels. Sure, there's a lot of other ones doing better than me and all that, but I don't focus on that. I focus on how well my channel's doing, and I don't compare it to others because other people do their own things. Yeah, the poo addicts, the five Who haters, and stuff like that. I don't really watch those anymore. It's just not worth the effort. The dummy laming, yeah, who, by the way, I must mention in every video because I'm obsessed with him. That's the first time I've mentioned that idiot in months. or better yet, Mr. Hatman, who is out there making videos about stuff he has no idea what the hell he's talking about things that supposedly went on set and how to behave on Doctor Who sets when everything he was told about what allegedly happened on Doctor Who sets never happened in the first place. That's why it kind of ticks me off about the whole Doctor Who set reporter thing, how they're being called stalkers and all that based off stories that were made up by Mutt Whaling and his mom. That's the Mutt who I'm talking about when I said he's pulled a dick move. Here's a guy who's had more Twitter accounts than I can count on both hands, because he's had every single one of them taken down. He used to be a DWSR guy, but he was formally told that he was no longer welcome on set because of the things he was saying about Matt Lucas and all that and various other people. He was actually making physical threats. All I know is this. I've never in my life have had my mom defend me on the internet. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, well, folks, I got to get out of here because it's almost dinner time and I have to go stuff my fat belly. So for you folks who tuned in, I'm glad that you hopped on by, but I definitely got to make a run for the border here. So take care. Have a good one. See you on the flip side, guys. Take you. And by the way, all you folks who have been tuning in, thank you. Can't love you enough.